Hey everyone, welcome. We're live. It's day 2. I'm doing a 5-day challenge of doing live broadcasts and just connecting with other people and sharing what questions and tips and things I get asked for advice on. So I'm Kimberly Veely. I am a health and wellness fitness coach. I'm a makeup artist and hairstylist and the founder of the Beauty Fit Mom, which is a platform and a way for me to just connect with and encourage other women, especially moms, in their journey of health, fitness, beauty, and just overall living their best life and being the best version of themselves. So one thing that I wanted to talk about today, because it's come up a few times to me recently, was starting and finishing and hitting your goals. And I don't know if you're like me, but I've gone through seasons and journeys and experiences where it seems like I'm constantly starting new things and I'm having squirrel moments all the time. I'm, hey Kelsey, thank you. I'm constantly, starting new things, but then I never quite finish it and I never quite see the results or like hit the goals that I want to hit and achieve. So there's been times where I'll admit I'm a chronic quitter. I start a lot of things and I'm like chasing after that carrot, right? I see like that shiny object and it's like, ooh, let me go do this. Or, I'm like, this is a great idea. Let me start this. And I keep starting new things, but then never finishing the other things I had set my mind to. So a few reasons why I think a lot of us quit are: one, fear. We let fear hold us back. We get afraid of what other people are going to think. We worry about, people's opinions and are they going to think I'm crazy for going after this goal? Or, what are they going to have to say? Because, honestly, people love to give us their opinions. And a lot of times we get a lot of negative opinions when we've got great ideas and things that we want to try and things that we want to do. We have this excitement that we feel, and people are quick to kind of put the kibosh on it or just share their concerns of why they think it may or may not be a great idea for us. And sometimes they have our best interest in mind. They want the best for us, so they're trying to like help us weigh out all the options, but it comes across like those negative possibilities can kind of put a damper, and then we allow that to create fear or worry about what if our idea doesn't work, and then we let it stop us. So definitely fear of other people's opinions, fear of rejection. Like, what if we have this great idea and we go after it and it just bombs? Then we look like a failure, or we think we'll look like a failure, and like as if all these people are going to start like pointing their finger and like laughing at us, right? Which they're not going to do. The thing is that you tried and you tried something new. So fear is usually a big reason that we let ourselves quit. Like, we talk ourselves out of something before we even start, or when we've barely just started. The going gets tough and we just call it quits. I think another reason that we quit before we finish, and sometimes before we get started, is just laziness. We have this great idea and then we start going towards it, and then we're like, I don't know if I really want to put in this much work, or this is a lot more than I thought it was going to be. So laziness is another big thing, but I think laziness also comes from overwhelm and not thoroughly thinking through our ideas and creating a plan and an actionable plan to get us toward the goal. So laziness and overwhelm kind of get us to quit. And then another reason I think we quit is just self-sabotage. I think sometimes, depending on our childhood or our upbringing, we somehow, maybe we don't even realize it, don't think that we're worthy of achieving this thing that we've set out to, and we feel like we don't deserve to achieve that, and so we start to self-sabotage, whether it be in weight loss and in fitness, or it's in business and just setting these big goals. We all of a sudden don't feel worthy, or we feel somewhat guilty about, what if we do achieve this? And we think, are we going to make other people feel bad because we accomplished this? And then we worry, like, are they going to feel like we're up here and they're down there, and I don't want to make this person feel bad that this great thing has now happened for me. So fear, Laziness, overwhelm, self-sabotage, I think, are a lot of big reasons that we quit before we finished. But I want to share with you a few actionable things you can do to stop quitting and to go ahead and finish and go after what it is you want to do. So the first thing is discover your why. Why is it that you want this thing to happen? Why is it that you're doing it? Excuse me, Stella, you need to go sit down, please. Sorry, my 3-year-old's trying to join in. You need to go, Stella. So why do you want to do this? And it has to be a deep rooted thing. So it takes a little time, takes a little bit of thought as to figure out why you want to do something. Because sometimes it starts with, if it's like weight loss, it starts with you want to look good because you're going to a reunion, and which is a good reason to start. But a lot of times something like that is not a deep and strong enough why to keep us going. So, for me, my why always comes from my family and my husband and my children. That's my why. When I go to do something, I weigh out, is this the best thing for us? You need to stop it right now, please. Is this the best thing for us and for my family? And is this going to move us to where we want to go? Or is this going to put a strain on our family and a strain on our relationship? So think of that reason why you want to do what it is you want to do and why you want to accomplish it. And then when the times get tough and you feel like quitting, you have that why to hold on to and to motivate you to keep you going and to keep pushing you forward. The next thing is to get accountability. Now, accountability to me is huge, and that has made such a difference for me in achieving a lot of things that I've been able to achieve recently and to not quit. So accountability can be in the form of your spouse and just sharing with them what it is you want to do and what you want to accomplish and saying, hold me to this. A lot of people that I help in health and fitness, they share it with their spouse and they tell them, don't let me make these bad choices with food. I go to snack late at night. Don't let me go to the kitchen after dinner's done and just start eating. Or maybe it's with business and you want to tell them this great idea for a business idea that you want. So find accountability. I have accountability partners in different areas. So for our faith, in my faith, and in our walk with God, we have a small group. We have a Bible study group, and those are like family members to me, non-blood family members who I can turn to when I need counsel or advice in things that have to do with faith and with character and anything really. I could go to them. And then when it comes to business, I have people who are mentors and people who are accountability partners that I can share ideas with, and just in friendships. So the best thing is to get accountability, because that puts it out there that you are working towards something, and it gives you somebody else to hold to that you don't want to disappoint or let down. Yes. You need to go sit down, please. My little 3-year-old is trying to join in, so I'm sorry. So get accountability. Get someone who's going to hold you to it, because if you don't tell anybody about this new goal or this idea you have, then when you quit, it's easy because you don't feel like you're going to let anybody down, and it's sometimes easier to let ourselves down than somebody else. So if you can give somebody else what it is that you want to stick to, it's a big help. The next thing I would say, excuse me, Stella. Oh, no. The next thing I would say are to create steps. Take what it is you want to do, break it down into daily steps so it doesn't seem so overwhelming. Just take 1 or 2 things a day that you can do that will get you closer to that goal, and then do that. That way, because sometimes we look at it and we see it as this, this big overall picture. We just see the end goal and it seems so far away. But if you can break it down, like you're going on vacation, right? And you're doing a road trip. If you think of the end destination and you know that it's a 6-hour drive, it's overwhelming. But if every hour or so you're going to hit this stop, and you can do a rest break, or a rest stop and take a break. Or the next one, you can grab a bite to eat, and you break it down, the drive doesn't seem so daunting and overwhelming. So do that with your goals. Do it with your health and fitness. Do it with your nutrition. One day, take it one day at a time. The last thing is kind of a bonus thing, is to reward yourself. Oh, there's my little one. Reward yourself. Okay, that's enough, please. So when we feel like there's something that we're working towards, give yourself a reward. So for me, I've been working on this fitness program that is hard. Stella, I'm not pushing. You need to get down.
You don't push.
Yes. Okay. And I've set a goal that if I finish this program, then I get a new pair of Nikes. So I've got this motivation, right? And aside from the other benefits of finishing the program, which, you know, better energy, stronger muscles, faster metabolism, better endurance, those are all rewards, but something that I can like see and then I'm like, yes, I really need and want this, new workout shoes. When you give yourself a reward, a healthy reward that's not gonna sabotage what you've just done, that kind of fuels your fire and motivates you a little bit more. So I hope that helped. I hope it, you know, gave you guys some ideas and motivates you to go after something that you've been wanting to achieve. If anybody has any questions, since we're live, you can comment. You can comment and ask me questions or share ideas. If there's an idea that I didn't share that you have, please feel free to share. That's how we learn, is by sharing and inspiring.
Sharing and caring.
Sharing is caring. Out of the mouths of babes. My 3-year-old just said it. Sharing is caring. So anyways, thank you so much for hopping on, those who were on live. Hi, Kathy. Thank you so much. Say hi to Kathy. Kathy's on. Say hi, Kathy.
Hi.
Hi. I hope that you found that helpful. Please feel free to share this. Like Stella said, sharing is caring, and I would really appreciate if you share this and if there's anybody you think would enjoy seeing it. And thank you so much, guys. I'll be back tomorrow. And go ahead and tell me also ideas of topics that you would want to see or hear covered, and hop on, and don't be afraid to comment, because I can even read them after the broadcast is over. So have a fantastic day, and I will see you guys later. Bye.